plastic surgery is almost like normalized. I feel like lookism here is a big thing.
Hi, can I get a little self-introduction from you?
I'm Alessia. I'm from Belarus. I'm living here in Korea for 1 year. I'm studying Korean right now.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm from Kazakhstan and I'm currently a fourth-year student in Ewha Women's University.
My name is Emily and I'm 29 years old and I'm from Indonesia. I'm traveling.
So I wanted to ask you some general questions about plastic surgery here in Korea. On a scale of 1 to 10, be honest on how much do you think about your appearance on a day-to-day basis?
For me, it's 8.
A good 7, especially in Korea, because everybody cares about how you look.
I guess 7 or 8.
What brought you to Seoul, and did the beauty culture here catch you off guard in any way?
I mainly came here for my studies, for pursuing my bachelor's. I definitely noticed a difference compared to the other places I've lived in terms of beauty. I feel like the beauty standards here are quite high, and I think everyone, regardless of age or gender, tries to keep up those standards. It was interesting.
For me, the Korean beauty is very high because everything is very high beauty standard. First, everyone is want to look pretty.
I guess the beauty culture is so good, and I know that a lot of people from all over the world and celebrities come to Korea to make something to look better.
Have you Googled any procedures before, and do you have any curiosity about it?
Yes, like Korean plastic surgery. I never been done about Korean plastic surgery, but for the treatment, I have been done before.
I've definitely Googled some plastic surgeries, not for myself though, for people visiting Korea, because literally everyone that has visited me here has wanted to do something or at least check it out and like get a consultation. So I've done research on that. And it's quite interesting how affordable it is here in Korea. Not just plastic surgeries, but anything to do with beauty, like skincare procedures and everything.
Yeah, and I was done Regeron injections. Not plastic surgery, but I think it's like in cosmetology sphere. I was searching for some clinics and done Regeron before.
If it was a zero recovery time and nobody would know, would you think about getting some plastic surgery for yourself?
Yeah, maybe yes. I have some things that I wanted to develop in myself, in my appearance.
I think as of right now, I'm kind of okay with my own look. Growing up though, a lot, I wanted to get a plastic surgery, especially on my nose. I always had a big insecurity of like the little bump that I have. Maybe in the future, like, once you start getting older, like your skin starts sagging, I feel like definitely might need to do something about that. But right now, I feel like I'm young, so I don't really feel the need to change.
I think for me, for my nose,
So cosmetic procedures are so normalized in Korea. It's even high school students, when they finish school, they get it as graduation gifts. Do you have an opinion on that?
It was definitely a culture shock when I found out that here, like once you graduate either middle school or high school, you get plastic surgery, especially like eyelid surgery for girls as a present. And I actually have a friend who has gotten an eyelid surgery as a present for her high school graduation. It was quite shocking to me. I wouldn't say I agree or disagree with it because again, it's the parents and the person's decision. But I do feel like it's quite a young age to get something done to your face when you're still growing physically.
I mean, before I come here, I was thinking that it's pretty scary to do, but the quality of plastic surgery in Korea is so good, so I think if you want to change something, it's okay.
So a couple of years ago, there was this big trend with being Gangnam beauty, and you can kind of see that they look very different from their original photos. But the newest trend the last couple of years has been more natural results. What do you prefer? Do you think the natural results would continue being a trend, or do you think that the Gangnam beauty will come back?
I guess natural become more popular, and I think it will stay. I mean, I see it everywhere that people trying to do something with this appearance, but to stay natural. And here in Korea, I think doctors doing it well. I mean, in the other countries, it's kind of not so good quality to looks natural, but in Korea, I think doctors have this qualification to do it better.
I feel like trends come and go, and especially in Korea where I feel like everyone follows trends, whatever it is. I do personally like that it has, it become a trend for it to be more like, natural. Because I do feel like why not enhance your own features in a way where they look better, but not making you a totally different person. Although I don't judge you if you do look totally different. I feel like maybe for the next maybe 5 years, I feel like it'll continue being natural. And then maybe it might go back to Gangnam Beauty. I don't
Do you think wanting plastic surgery is a confident issue or is it more like a personal thing?
I think it's mostly all the beauty standard in Korea.
A lot of factors I feel like kind of affect that decision. I feel like in a country like Korea, definitely like the culture, the surrounding that you grow up with, where plastic surgery is almost like normalized, which why not? More people think of it as something that's just like a way to enhance your beauty and make your life somewhat easier, because I feel like lookism here is a big thing. So even when you grow up and try to find a job, even though nowadays they don't really take the pictures, I feel like your looks still do matter when trying to find a job. So I feel like in a culture like Korea, I feel like that's what affects it. But in other countries, it's also like maybe people like growing up, you get bullied for something, so you might want to change that, or just you don't feel satisfied with a certain part of yourself that you want to change to just make yourself feel better. A lot of factors.
I will show you some photos of before and afters, and I just want your reaction on it. What do you think? So first off, we are starting with a rhinoplasty.
Oh wow, it looks so natural, like she was before with this kind of nose from the child.
It's become more slimmer and more natural.
It's because on the first one, there's like a little bump, but also the nose looks very natural. And here, I feel like this is not the type of nose that Asians have naturally. So I think if I were to see it, could definitely tell that like she has had something done right now.
And then the second one is a face thread lift. So they put the threads into your face and like drag it kind of up to get more of a V line. So we have a guy actually that got this done.
Oh wow, he looks younger. I mean, like his best 20s or this.
I think it's nice and it's not becomes a more different person and he become more natural looks. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I think it really suits him. Like, and it's so natural. I wouldn't be able to tell never.
Where would you draw the line when it comes to plastic surgery between like this is something for their own confidence or that it's clearly driven by cultural issues?
I think it's about something that you don't like about your face, like you don't like wrinkles or you don't like I mean, I have under eye bags, and I just want to improve this, and it didn't depend on opinion or like the fashion industry or any something connected with this. I just want something improve in myself. It's only about changes a little. It's okay.
I feel like it's kind of hard to judge, but from what I've seen personally, I feel like people like people who get like one or two surgeries usually go for surgeries that they specifically already have wanted for a long time. For example, they know that they've always been insecure of their nose, so they're like, okay, I'm gonna get a rhinoplasty, that's for sure, and I want bigger eyes, I'm gonna get the double eyelid surgery, right? But then I feel like driven by the cultural standards is maybe like once they start trying to fit in the trends, like for example, right now having bigger eyes is trending, so they try to go and get a plastic surgery with like trying to get the big eyes, but then like later on something else is trending and they try to go and change it again. I feel like that's definitely something that would show that they're more culturally influenced.
Yes, because if someone have done plastic surgery once, they become more addicted to do more. I think it's not good, but yeah, it's their responsibility. Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you so much.